Avery Island, Louisiana, and we're going to take a tour of the Tabasco Museum and the Tabasco Sauce manufacturing plant, which I believe is that building, brick building right over there that you're looking at now. And straight ahead is the Tabasco Museum.
We need admission tickets. I gotta get half and whole Tabasco barrels.
I don't think I've got a means to take it home with us.
No.
Wouldn't fit on the airplane. Well, we're on the tour, but just approaching building number 2. But I thought I'd take a picture of this grove of bamboo trees, or whatever. Are they trees or plants? Whatever. They're bamboo. And the number 2 stop on the tour is the Tabasco Greenhouse, which we are approaching right now. We'll go in and see. I imagine they're going to show us how the peppers grow. The Macaroni Company teams with planters worldwide to grow the majority of its Tabasco peppers. Most of their fields are less than 5 acres in area and are managed by small farmers. Yep, and as we get farther along here, you can see the plants are definitely getting bigger. We are approaching the barrel warehouse viewing window. Kind of dark in here, but you can smell it. Wow. Look at on the side how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers tall with these barrels. There's a barrels look like big wooden barrels. With it appears to be salt on top of them. At the far end, they appear to be pounding on them. I thought I would mention, as we're walking toward stop number 4 on this tour, the Avery Island Tabasco plant in South Louisiana, and you see these beautiful palm trees and stuff around us. But it's a slightly overcast day in the low 70s here, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the weather because I know that at home in Wisconsin today we have a winter storm warning, and we're expecting that at home there will be about a foot of snow tonight. So this is much better than a foot of snow. There's some large plastic peppers hanging up there. This is the blending building where they put all the pieces parts together. Here the pepper mash undergoes the final crucial steps to become Tabasco sauce. It's a process so visceral you can smell the pungency and feel the burn in the air. The mash, which is aged for up to 3 years, is carefully blended with high-quality distilled vinegar and stirred periodically in 1,800-gallon wooden vats for 2 to 3 weeks. The result is the original Tabasco red pepper sauce. And here's some pictures of their older factory building and some more pictures of barrels. The mixing tanks are really big tanks of, I'm not sure if these are wooden or plastic tanks. I almost think they're plastic, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, this is definitely where they blend the peppers and vinegar. Here's that same set of vats from underneath. And I'd said I thought they looked like plastic from up above, but now that I see them closer from down here, I think they're actually wooden vats, although the piping appears to be plastic. But they're up on, looks like wooden vats up on cement blocks. Very interesting. I think they said these are what, 1,800 gallon vats, something like that? I've forgotten. We are inside stop number 5 of the Avery Island tour. They tell a little bit about the island as a whole and the wildlife refuge that's on it. Something about the native people of the islands. There's a picture of the pepper pickers from 1903. We need to know about the rock salt that was here. So let's take a look at this. Salt evaporated from brine springs on Avery Island since 1791. And on May 4th, 1862, workmen enlarging these springs to produce more salt for the Confederacy hit solid salt at a depth of 16 feet. Mining operations, the first of this type in North America, were begun and continued until destruction of the salt works on April 17, 1863 by Union forces. And there is a huge chunk of rock salt. And now we have gone into stop number 7, and this is the bottling facility. For those of you who were watching my videos last year, when I toured the brewery where they make spotted cow in New Glarus, Wisconsin, this looks a little bit similar to the way they bottle beer. Obviously it's a different product, but so over there we've got the empty bottles approaching the bottling machine. They're going in empty and coming out on this side as full bottles. Coming over here, and they're getting the little plastic shaker top put on so they don't come out too fast. And then here they're going in and getting the red plastic bottle top put on. You can see the red plastic bottle tops coming down along that one line there. There's some sample bottles taken out, probably for quality control. And then you can see a whole bunch of bottles getting ready to go into what I believe is a labeling machine. Yep. Labels being applied to the bottles. Labeling, and you can see there that the bottles come out with labels, and we just saw a couple get kicked down for one reason or another. Quality control trick or something, I suppose. Bottles produced today, 440,000.
Some of those labels you can see, it looks like they got wood. And over there's some with either without caps or without the little green thing.
Yeah. So a few rejects come through every once in a while. Missing a cap, missing the little green plastic thing. I'm not sure what this machine is doing. Sealing the plastic tamper-proof lid, because you can kind of see where they go through a heat area.
So this is about 1 every 5. There's one. About 1 every 7.
And the board up here says that this is Tabasco brand pepper and habanero sauce that is going to South Africa. That's what's being bottled today. It does look a little bit darker than I normally think of Tabasco sauce. So, and you can see in the back there's multiple bottling lines in this building. Up there you can see lines 1, 2, 3. We've been looking at line 4. Oh yeah, there's what it is. That's the sealer. Right down there.
All the labels are up top.
So here's just a few of their interesting labels on a mural on the wall here. For crying out loud, breathe on anyone. You always want more. Burned last time. Milder only means recover from it. And close your mouth so no one will hear your tongue scream. In this case, milder only means it'll take less time to recover from it. Fantastic. Obviously, these folks have got a sense of humor as well. Originally bottled only for friends and family, and he used in used cologne bottles. So I'm going to go relatively quickly across this wall here. They've got a number of Tabasco sauce recipes, and they suggest that you photograph the recipes. So here's the classic Bloody Mary recipe, the mac and cheese recipe, honey chipotle chicken wings, poor man's ceviche, shrimp and sausage jambalaya. You get the idea. So that ends the factory part of the tour. We're walking back past the Tabasco Museum, which was stop number 1, over to the country store, where I'm sure they're going to have a lot of Tabasco products on sale. And of course they do have a restaurant, which is the building over there called 1868. So we're going to wander into the Tabasco country store and see what we find of interest in there. just a little view inside the shop. There is a tasting area back there. They've got all kinds of good stuff.
It's the exact same thing.
Okay.
And just buy the sauce that you want.
Including raspberry chipotle ice cream.
The cups and stuff like that. That's all out. Like once
Yes.
you get them, you put them out.
You put it back. And look,
And the so you need takeaways.